Wagwan people, bless upon yourself. We here. We back with another update. People, boy, we tell you. Right now, Skillibeng is getting a serious beating on social media, and I'm over here and I'm saying to myself, why is this? You know what I mean? Skillibeng gave his top five, lyrics is right now in the business. You know what I mean? And it's like the man I get a beating for that, and I'm like, yo, a joke this. But I understand why Skilly Bang getting the beating because he mentioned Alkaline name. See? And I'm like, wait, so because the man was asked a question, right? And based on his preference, right? His top five dance lyrics is, I mean, when I go beat Skilly Bang for that. And I'm over here and I'm saying to myself, why wickedness can't done, people. I swear. Now check this out. Skilly Bang mentioned Vibes Cartel. See? Man mentioned make sure he Kaskili being read Vibes Cartel. I him artist that, right? So of course people might say the little biasness, whatever, and all these things and whatever. But him mentioning Vibes Cartel is like saying, well, yes, Vibes Cartel is the GOAT. This is what I look up to. Skilly Bang being saying that it's not a it's not a new movie. We've seen this this movie, this scene before. So I'm over here. I'm saying to myself, wait. So the man mentioned Vibes Cartel first. See, of course he's gonna mention himself right after Vibes Cartel because he look up the Vibes Cartel and Skilly Bang. He considered himself a lyricist. So him said Vibes Cartel. Well, of course, me, myself, the man well, we can't really say Skilly Bang the man himself. Cause Alkaline already claimed that. But me, like, he's gonna put himself there, you know, to say, well, yeah, I'm a top lyricist too. You know what I mean? So Vibes Cartel, me, Idonia, right? Look at Skillibeng list, Idonia, Massacre. See? And then when they reach the Alkaline, even though Alkaline is the last person on the list, people. This is one of the things I keep looking at. I say, wait. So even though Alkaline is the last person on the list, right? And then fling Alkaline in there and say, well, yeah, Alkaline. Is that five? So Skillibeng was very conscious of what he's doing. Cause right after he mentioned Alkaline name, the man said, wait, is that five? Because I guess, he wanted to mention, probably some what you call it? He wanted to mention some other people as honorable mentions to say, well, he could have went on to say, well, this is my top five, but honorable mentions, I would mention these artists. Yes, he could have done that, right? But we can't bash him for his top five, bro. And I said it when I did the update. I said everybody, look, everyone top five, right? Like it's like everybody that listened to that interview, their top five is gonna be different. See, as Skillibeng raised a narrative here by mentioning Alkaline, that's gonna put a lot of people credibility on the line, right? That's why I said when I heard, right, the interview, right? I step out and I say, yo, big up Skillibeng, Yeah, man. We have to big up Skillibeng for that, even though, see, Skillibeng might be that artist that respect Vibes Cartel, Raid Vibes Cartel, Raid the God's Nation, whatever the case may be. You see it? The man was honest enough to say, well, yo, MC Alkaline as a lyrical artist, same way. So Alkaline, after being in top five, how can you knock that, bro? I mean, honestly, this is why I said, I don't know if Skillibeng know what he was doing or if it was, what I mean, but he said I have something here that's going to put a lot of people credibility on the line, people. See? Because the man said Alkaline. And he thought about it, Notice Skillibeng, it's like, who? It's like, yo, my alpha fling. It's like, even though I'm on the radio, my alpha fling him in at the top five, And Arbor TV, personally, Alkaline is in my top three. You know what I mean? Most lyrical dancehall artists. See? But here my list. If I was asked the question that Skillibeng was asked, right? Here's my list. Who's the top five most lyrical dancer? Um, Based on the question, always was asked to me, right? Who's the most top five lyrical dancer right now to you are about TV? You know who my top five would be, right? Alkaline, Vibes Cartel, Movado, right? Idonia. Alpha Fling Idonia in there, same way. See, guys. Very underrated, but still stood the test of time. See, and I could fling when it comes, it's like I say, you see that fifth spot right there, right? Because you already mentioned Vibes Cartel himself, Idonia, and Masiko. See, so you see that fifth spot right there. You could fling any artist in there, but at least Skillibeng say, you know what, Alkaline, yeah, man, that tough, and I know Skillibeng at one point. I even built videos on these things and said, when when Alkaline did the Skillibeng, what was it? It was the no, it wasn't the plane just landed, right? Alkaline released the single and it was very controversial at the time. People were saying, he must try style Skilly. He responded. I think Skilly Bang had put out like 2 disc record, following the crowd, as usual. But I think Alkaline saw something unique about Skillibeng because Skillibeng is a very unorthodox artist when it comes to dancehall. That's why when I put out my polls or when I ask question about the youth, I said, is Skillibeng a dancehall artist? Is he a trap dancehall artist? Or is Skillibeng a what's the poll? Trap dancehall, or is he a dancehall artist? Is he a trap, or is cause Skillibeng is very unorthodox. You know what I mean? So you have to pay attention and listen to his music, just like you would listen to any one of your favorites. Follow them up. You know what I mean? But Skillibeng have a flow pattern and a style that is kind of unique. You know what I mean? That's why I question that. And I've said, yo, is he a dancer? It's just like with Alkaline. When Alkaline bust on the scene, see, I question that. I said, yo, who is this youth? See, who is this youth? Just like with Vado, I questioned that. I said, who is this youth? With this melody and this bad man, and you gonna question certain things. See? When Vibes Cartel step on this, on the scene, same way people say, who is this youth? Why is it, But Vibes Cartel was so controversial at the time. And if you ask me, think about these people. If you ask me, Vibes Cartel was more of a, let's say, a political artist than a Vado and Akla and some of these artists or pop, even though some more time they might like Vado too. Vado is a political artist because I see Vado be posting certain things, with this and Vibes guy, because I guess that's why Alkaline put out the song and said pick sides, pick your side, because like I said, in life, that's what it is, good and bad, light and the dark, white and black, you know, but they always have that, what they call it, the shade of gray, that gray area where you have to use common sense. See? So while we on this conversation or on this topic about who's the most top 5 lyrical artists in dancehall, I said to myself, if Movado stood the test of time against Vibes Cartel, and Vibes Cartel right? The Gaza Nation, they would say he's the most lyrical artist. He's the GOAT, right? The greatest of all time in the business. How did Movado rival Vibes Cartel and still stood the test of time? No, some people might say about TV is because Vibes Cartel is incarcerated, and you know this is why dancehall need Vibes Cartel and all these things. Not no Vibes Cartel. He already put in his work. Vibes Cartel don't need to release another song or whatever. His impact in the culture or in the business. Matter of fact, he could have went on to do phenomenal things with his intelligence. But this is where sometimes common sense and just knowledge of certain things beats people that appear to you guys as intelligent. There's a lot of intelligent fools out here, as Bob Marley would say. There's a lot of people that's very intelligent, but they're not using common sense. They're not using, wisdom, knowledge of certain things, studying, knowing certain things. Not believing, but knowing. See, that's where the difference, you know, comes into play. No. So people might say Vibes Cartel is like 10 times more lyrical than Movado. But how did Movado, right, stood against Vibes Cartel? And that was an epic thing in dancehall, in the culture. So you telling me Movado is not lyrical? And like I said, I know a lot of people is going to say, well, oh, you didn't write this song, you didn't do this, you didn't, you had writers, you did this, whatever. Listen, a lot of people stole or took things from other people. Even Gaza Nation, even to your artist, Vibes Cartel, before he became this icon, right, and the legend that he is, he looked up, right? He looked up and he patterned a lot of um artists before him. A lot of people they try to beat Movado and Alkaline to say, well, because when Movado bust in the business, Movado, yes, he had that, gangster image, but his music, his melodies, his tone, his lyrics, you know what I mean? It was kind of unique. It was different. You know what I mean? And this is why I said a lot of young artists look up to Movado, but they don't want to give him credit because of this whole Gully Gaza thing. And we know, say, the Gaza nation, how they go to work. It's like they always, and Movado's kind of like laid back, so he's not on the media more time, like a Vibes Cartel or like certain artists is trying to, proclaim certain things and trying to, do the most. So some people might look at Vado and say, well, Ray. But notice when any time Vado gets into a lyrical confrontation, he always defend himself. Whether it's Vibes Cartel, Popcorn, Beanie Man, even with him or Bounty when they, you know what I mean? Trust me. Same way with Alkaline. Same way with Vibes Cartel. Can't say the same for Popcorn. Right now, Massacre, you know what I mean? It's iffy. So, Skillibeng top 5 list as most lyrical artist, it's not really a problem to me. No, people might say about it's not a problem to you because he mentioned your artist. You goddamn right. And if he didn't mention Alkaline in his top 5, I probably would have built a video saying we and said about Skillibeng. A joke thing this, See? But because he did it, I don't have a problem with it. It's just the facts, bro. How you gonna look at dancehall right now and ask yourself this question, right? Let's look at dancehall right now and ask yourself this question: who's the top most 5 lyrical artists in dancehall? And Alkaline is out of that list. Now I can understand you leave out Movado, right? But Alkaline is not gonna be in that list, bro. Even though the plight and the fight, the the you know the determination, you know, just the militancy. Likewise, saying with the humbleness. See, God, the youth prove himself in a dancehall, and y'all telling me, no, I hear them saying, right? Is we name Shatta Murray or what's what's the next dread over there in England or London or wherever? Yeah, the man say, yo, and y'all gonna put popcorn over Movado and stop it because I hear some people say, well, well, Alkaline they don't need to be in that list. Popcorn and Chronic Claw and this, and I'm like, really? I mean, like, seriously? Why? I mean, Popcorn have lyrics too, but I'm not looking at Popcorn as top five lyricists. I mean, top 10, you probably could fling Popcorn in there, top 10, but top five? That's why I want to hear the top three. Matter of fact, if I was Skillibeng, I would have asked him the top three. Yo, Skillibeng, who's the top three lyricists in there so right now? Yeah, I mean, I really pressure him right here. Who's the top three, nigga? See? But that's not the case. Top five, and he fling Alkaline, and that was the last artist, bro, that he fling in there Alkaline. But it's like he really had to think about it and study it. Boy, go really way back, his medulla, and think about it and say, why, top five. Vibes Cartel, myself, I Idonia, Massacre, say, Alkaline. Yeah, man, Alkaline, brother. Can't go around that dog. You what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, go around that. You know what I mean? Alkaline, brother. What mean you talk about? Lyricist, man, I probably couldn't even mention Chronic Clock. Chronic Clock, boy, Jamil did damage control to Chronic Clock career. So all him go fling, you know what I mean? Chronic Clock in this. Alkaline fighter, the youth prove himself. And I'm because, like I said, in my list, because of the Skillibeng list, some people even fling Skillibeng out of his top five. I talk about, yo, this list isn't right. And just because you'd mention Alkaline, bro, man, fling Skillibeng out to the top five, dog. No, I'm not saying Skillibeng is the most top five most lyrical artist to me right now when I look at dancer, right? But he was asked the question, and being an artist, of course he's gonna put himself there. Skil Bang is lyrical, him and Lyrical, and they're far from the same camp and all these things. So I'm not sitting here telling myself Skillibeng is not lyrical, because Skillibeng have songs that I like. See, a certain songs Skillibeng, I think what was the song? Rose on the Car. I did reviews on songs that I like from Skillibeng. Me, Wop Wop probably wasn't the biggest song that I. And to be honest, like some people would say, it's like even though Skillibeng biggest song, some people don't like with me. I'm an elder. That's not my favorite Skillibeng. This is his biggest song, but it's not my most favorite Skillibeng. It took him places and did things for him. When Kendrick was styling Drake the other day, I heard he used the same Skillibeng reference. Wop, 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 wop. So I don't know. None of these things, see? But that was
To say,
like I said, that was Skillibeng, best song or whatever the case may be. It's kind of crazy to me. You try something, it worked. You know, that's why I rate Alkaline, more wild. That's why I rate, Movado. Rate a lot of artists, you mean, because they try different thing and they work. You know what I mean? Can't be this one dimensional artist. You know what I mean? People try different thing and they work, even though you might not like it or I might not like it, but it worked. You know what I mean? And that's just one of the facts of life. You know what I mean? So when I see Skillibeng put on this top five list, and people are going so hard on Skillibeng just because he mentioned Alkaline, I'm like, really? It's like this is a different. I can't even say like they don't even like the youth or them to raid the youth or whatever. It's like y'all just hate the fact that Skillibeng mentioned Alkaline, bro. And to me, that's kind of crazy. Cause I'm over here and I'm like, that's his top five, bro. Why you don't go build a video and put out your top five? Since we in the media talking about Skillibeng top five right now, and you put out your and explain to the people that why these people, but to leave out Alkaline and like I said, Skillibeng, he didn't mention Maval, Gully side, and like I said, Maval went against Vibes Cartel, the goat, as Gaza Nation will put it, and he stood the test of time. And still out here right now, that Shawnee B interview. I'm advising you guys to go look at it. Movado over there in the UK, over there in England, about to shut down the place and all these things. And he's not in the top five, but they saying fling popcorn in there. Bruh, why? This is beyond, I don't know. I mean, the man, I'm going to take out Vado and fling popcorn. Or no, they're going to take out Alkaline and flinging popcorn or put popcorn there. Or Chronicler. But Vado that went against Vibes Cartel. Vado that... And, so Vado don't have no lyrics, brother? And I'm seeing some people list... Even though I told y'all everybody's list is going to be different. But I'm looking at some people list or hearing, listening to their top five and they listen. I'm saying to myself, really? I mean, this is beyond... This is beyond me, people. I swear. I'm like, I'm seeing some people trying to even speak for Skillibeng. Right? See how I see some people, you know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. Boy, y'all willing to put your credibility or as they would say, you willing to put your credibility on the life of Skillibeng because he mentioned Alkaline, bro. And y'all all here trying to make it seem like Alkaline is not a top five lyricist in there. So, no, I want to know because I pick up female. These are things that I explain. Alkaline girls, well-rounded artists, you know. The man, I'm gonna say Alkaline is not top five lyricist, bro. Not even top three, you know, people. Top five, bro. This is why I want to hear the top five. Build videos and put out there. Like me right now, I said my top five is Alkaline, Vibes Cartel, Movado, Idonia, Massacre. That's my top five. See? And I have to fling Vado in there. You went up against Vibes Cartel, bro. Oh, yeah, gonna tell me. And so Movado, you know what? Anyway, because my top five ain't going to make a lot of sense to people likewise, and they're going to be like, oh, and they're going to fling some artists in there that don't even make no sense. And I'm like, really? No, I'm not saying the artists, them are not lyrical, but I'm saying that depends on your top five, bro. It depends on who you look at as lyrical. On some people, yes, they're going to be biased based on the artist and who they rate and whatever. But that's what lyrics is about. It influence you. It's just like somebody writing a good story or good book, or you know what I mean. It don't have to be the most technical stuff. Like I said, sometimes lyrics don't have to be the most technical stuff. See, I think that's a different conversation when you talk about technical lyrics and metaphors and what do you call it? That's different. Double entendre, triple entendre, those stuff are different, and these is why certain artists are classified goats, top two, top three, when yeah, you know what I mean, top five, whatever. That's all it is. And with Skillibeng list, I didn't see there's a problem. I didn't. Some people might say, oh, because he mentioned, but he didn't mention Movado. I still didn't see the problem. That's his top five, bro. Like I said, my top five is going to be different. My artist vibe is going to be in there. And I explained to y'all why. Just like Alkaline is gonna be there, and Alkaline is gonna be number one. Cause Alkaline can. Matter of fact, Amo Vibes Cartel already know what it is. They've been exchanging words and all these things. And that's the next thing. That man prove himself, dog. That man went up against 95% dancehall. Or let's not say 95%. The man went up against like 80%. Or at least 85% of dancehall, right? It still stood the test of time. Likewise. And y'all gonna tell me Alkaline is not lyrical, bro? B, how does this make sense, people? Like, break this down to me. I want somebody to explain to me. How does this make sense? Alkaline is not a lyrical artist, bro. Top five. No, sir. I tell you, boy, wickedness can't done, people. I tell you. No. Anyway, while go stay blessed. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Right? If you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe and hit all notification. Right? Leave a comment. Share the video. Ah, boy, I tell you. No, sir. Wickedness can't done, people. Me, I tell you, this is a different kind of like hate, dislike, what they call, whatever. This different. Me, I tell you, people, because I can't see why Skillibeng is getting a beating over his top five list, bro. Lyrical artist in dancehall. Because the man mentioned Alkaline, bro. Some people have tried to go around that and say Alkaline is not lyrical. No, sir. Anyway, people, bless upon yourself. Till the next notification, I go stay blessed, people. I'm out.